I've got great news for anyone taking the January 2024 LSAT. Hey, what's up everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today to share some exciting news for anyone taking the January 2024 LSAT. Before I get into it, a little bit about LSAT Unplugged. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We've organized a series of small group coaching sessions for anyone aiming to score 170 plus on the January LSAT or beyond. So anyway, here's the exciting news. LSAC is administering the January 2024 LSAT over the course of 4 consecutive days. This is exciting news because this gives us reason to believe that there will not be the systemic tech and proctoring issues that countless test takers saw in the August and September LSATs. The August LSAT and the September LSAT were both only administered over 2 to 3 days, which was not nearly enough time to accommodate the thousands and thousands of test takers scheduled to take the LSAT over that period. This led to significant wait times, students having to deal with several different proctors over the course of a single testing administration, as well as widespread systemic technical issues as well. The August LSAT was a complete disaster with over 5,000 test takers affected, and this was likely due to the fact that there weren't nearly enough proctors. If you were scheduled to as one of the first students taking the LSAT that day, you might have had a decent experience on day one, but if you were taking it in the afternoon or later, you likely experienced several significant issues. And again, this is likely due to the fact that there were only 2 to 3 testing days available for both the August and September LSATs. LSAC, of course, luckily learned from their mistakes and added additional testing dates for the October and November LSATs, which both went significantly better than did the August and September exams. And now we can see for the January LSAT, there are also several testing dates offered. The January LSAT will be administered over the course of January 10th, January 11th, January 12th, and January 13th. So this is great news for anyone taking the LSAT this January. However, I've got some bad news as well, which is that the February LSAT is being administered over the course of only 2 days, February 9th and February 10th. This makes me somewhat pessimistic about the February LSAT going well, but because the January LSAT has 4 days, I'm relatively optimistic about the January LSAT over the February LSAT. So if you are considering whether to go for the January test or the February test, hopefully you're feeling that you can be ready in time for the January LSAT, since there are 4 testing dates for that one versus only 2 testing dates for the February LSAT. Of course, more testing dates available again means the test takers registered for that exam are spread over several more days, leading us to have fewer test takers per day, more proctors available per test taker, again, a likely smoother testing experience. And for those of you wondering about law school admissions timelines, what is too late? I've got great news for you. The January LSAT is not too late to take the LSAT and apply this cycle. And same goes, by the way, for the February LSAT as well. Of course, all else being equal, it's better to apply to law school relatively earlier with a higher score than later with a lower score. However, thing is, all else is rarely equal. And so if you could not achieve your fullest potential on the LSAT this fall, but you believe you can get a higher score in January or February, it is well worth waiting a couple more months to apply. Even just a point or two more can make a massive difference in getting into a better law school, getting more scholarship money, or both. And if you'd like my help getting ready for the LSAT, there are a variety of ways I can support you, especially if you're aiming for a 170 plus LSAT score. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd love to help you out. And if you're just getting started with the LSAT, check out my book, Mastering the LSAT, available at lsatunplugged.com to help you jumpstart your LSAT prep. Again, that's lsatunplugged.com. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to see it. Maybe you know someone applying to law school this cycle who's considering taking the LSAT in January or February, and this great news about the January LSAT will give them that much more motivation to push forward with their LSAT prep, and of course, to aim to be done with the LSAT by January, given that we've got 4 testing dates available for that administration. Great news for anyone taking it in January. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.